Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Tonight I want to talk to you a little bit about something interesting and perhaps you will also focus on. Kind of see how that actually makes you feel about the way you think about what you're going through rather than the depth of the whole thing that could make you feel free out of the way you think about what you're going through. You know how often I get emails that you lost the love of your life, you miss her, and then I miss her and I don't know what to do, the love of my life. And I want you guys to focus on what is the love of your life. Have you really missed the love of your life? Or the love of your life is just as it was before and with you and hasn't gone anywhere? But you have simply talked yourself into the fact that you have lost the love of your life, what you love most in this world. Isn't that what the whole problem is? You feel that you've lost what you love the most in this world, what is most important in this world. That's what the core of the problem is. So let's really together figure out, have you really lost what's the most important thing in your world? Have you really lost the most important person in your world? So for that, humor me and come along with me and let's have a little fun in order to illustrate and in order to look at things from a different angle and discover something new possibly together. So we know that we have talked before that you lost your girlfriend, she left you for one reason or another. But isn't it true that before you had that girlfriend, you were fine? We all know, we've discussed this in other videos. So it is not that you cannot be fine again, because without the girlfriend that just left you, before you got into a relationship with her, got to know her, you were fine already. So naturally, being fine without her is possible, because that's how it was before you met her. But let's say you are still with your girlfriend. Isn't it true that while you were with your girlfriend, you were not with hundreds of millions of other women who were even prettier or maybe even with better characters and qualifications than her, but you didn't care. You were fine not having them, correct? It's true. You were with her, and that means there were hundreds of millions of other women around the world that could have been prettier and better in every way. It's possible. Whether you know it or not is a different thing, but it's possible that more qualified, more educated, more compassionate, more emotional, more loving, more caring, more nurturing, and more things in common with you even maybe, but you didn't know them and you were still fine. So without them, you were still fine. So how is it that you were okay without any of those 100 million qualified women, but now you think you will die without this very one? Well, you were fine without having any of those wonderful, better ones. So definitely you can be fine without having this one. If you think of it that way, that will work out. But okay, let's say, okay, you want to be more sticky about it. So let's go a little bit further. Because you say, well, this one was the love of my life. I knew her, this and that. So you had connection with her. You didn't have connection with the others. And so that's why the others didn't matter, but this one did matter. Now I don't have this one, so I'm really devastated. All of that. Okay, fine. So let's go one step further. Here is what I want you to come along this trip with me. Play along and try to focus and understand what I'm trying to get at. Let me give you an example. I'm not making comparison between this and that, but I'm just trying to make a point, deliver a point. So play along. Many of you like ice cream, right? Ice cream, ice cream. And when we were kids, depending on where in the world we were raised, we may have had the experience of while we were playing or even while we were at home, we would hear the sound of the ice cream truck. The sound plays music. So we all had this wonderful experience about ice cream truck. The ice cream truck had this wonderful meaning for us, right? So okay, ice cream truck comes, or you go to a store, buy ice cream, and the ice cream seller, the man who sells the ice cream, you want to tell him what you want, and you try your best to make him understand what kind of ice cream you want, and you do. But there are other people who want ice cream. Well, when you get to your turn, you feel that ice cream seller, ice cream man, is some kind of an authority. It's so important. Is it because he really is of importance, he's very educated, or he's very such a wonderful person, and he's got such credibilities and such credentials, and the whole world looks up to him and all that you are impressed? Is it because of himself, his characters, that you think he's so important and you find him an authority? Or is it because he's in control of what you want? the ice cream. Is he really that important of a person that you think he's important? Or is he important because he's in control of providing what you desire, which would bring pleasure to you, or a good experience of having this delicious ice cream? If you think it through, you agree with me that really it's not because he's really that important or that qualified. It's because he's in control of something that you want. So it is the ice cream that you really want, but he happens to be in control of it. So he seems to be an important person, an important part of having this ice cream. Now, what do you want the ice cream for? You want the ice cream because you have a desire to have ice cream. Who is this desire coming from? Who owns this desire? Who are you trying to comply or provide or fulfill this desire for? Who, right? For you. You want the ice cream. So are you really having the ice cream because of the ice cream, or because what ice cream makes you feel? Are you having the ice cream because ice cream is so amazingly wonderful, or it is wonderful because you desire it? Like for somebody who doesn't like ice cream or is allergic to milk and dairy, ice cream is nothing that they would desire, but you desire it. So your desire makes the ice cream important. But the whole thing to have is for your desire. And where is this desire stemming from? Coming from? It's coming from you. So you're trying to fulfill something that belongs to you. Therefore, you are the owner of that desire. Therefore, everything is for you. So the important one here is not the ice cream, is actually you, because you're trying to fulfill the need or the desire for this pleasure of having ice cream. So you're really trying to serve you by getting the ice cream. Now, your girlfriend. You loved your girlfriend. You loved her because she's so wonderful, qualified, talented, educated, and all that. Or you want her because she makes the way she makes you feel. You feel alive, you feel like a real man, you feel taken care of, you feel you're loved, you feel important. And the desire to feel all these things, to enjoy all these feelings, is your motivation to have a girlfriend. And of course the pleasure that comes with it, the warmth and the companionship and all that. So all of that she carries with her, she is in control of, she is the custodian of, she can provide, is why you want her. So you want the pleasure that she brings with her, but she happens to be in control of that pleasure. The warmth, the companionship, the friendship, the partnership, the pleasure, the intimacy, all that which she happens to be in control of, therefore makes her such an important person. But really what you want is all that what we just described. And for whom do you want all these? For you. So really the important person here of all is you, the me. The me is the important part of this whole thing that you love the most, because that's why you want to have all these beauty and wonder and kindness and warmth and companionship and the pleasure and the intimacy and all that. That's what you want. For what? For you. So you're doing it for you. So you're the one that you love the most. You're the one who's doing all these things for. You're putting up with all the things. You're going out of your way. You're making yourself to do stuff. You're providing things. You're doing all that. Are you doing it for her? Or are you doing it for what she can give you and make you feel? So therefore you're really doing it for you. So you seem to be the one that you love the most in the world. You're the person that you love the most in the world. And if you are the person that you love the most in the world, you're still here. You haven't gone anywhere. She has gone. But it wasn't her. It was what she was in control of that you wanted, you desired. Therefore, the person that you love the most is still here. What you desire still is what you desire. And you can go and find somebody else who can provide all that you loved to you again, because you seem to be the most important person in your world, because that's what you really do, whatever it is that you do in life. Come to think of it. So in that case, the person that you love the most in the world hasn't gone away, hasn't gone anywhere, it's still here. Your desire is here. Your interest for all that she could give you is there. So go find another wonderful person that can provide all that, and then start all over and get and find your balance again. Think about what I just said, and perhaps it will do something of interest for you to think about. Talk to you.